There we go. We got it back. Alright, so we weren't too bad. We weren't too far off. I'm going to just let that localizer come back in. And so, alright, 42 at 12 miles. So we're way out. We're going to stick, and we're going to stick right where we're at right now. Still right in my course. Alright, so we're inbound. Set up again for a landing at Sitka. Shooting the LDA DME runway 11 approach after a missed approach on the RNAV. Alright, so we're 20 miles out. Maintain altitude. Redbird, heyo. I am going to FS Expo. It's only like 2 hours away. Well, not even like an hour and a half away. I'm definitely going there. Try to definitely, you know, show some stuff. If I see anything you guys like, you guys want me to, you know, pay attention to anything, let me know. Take some pictures. Get some info. But I'm sure there's numerous people going to be going there that may even be live streaming. So we got way left of our course, so let's swing it back. Airspeed coming down. Want to get back to 180. Altitude. Alright, so I'm pulling back some throttle right now. Alright. Prop sync's coming off. Okay. So we're pulling back. We want to be at 42. I want to get back on course. A little left of course. Okay, here comes the localizer coming back. I really hope. Let me check the 2990. Okay. So see, now it's loaded. So now we got it. Now we're set. At least I know that my altitude is not going to be off. That would really suck. So wind must be really pushing me. Okay, landing lights on. We'll leave strobes in for now, but we'll be turning them off. Okay, so here comes the localizer. Still high on approach, but we're I'd rather be high than low. Okay, so we're at 180. We'll drop approach flaps and landing gear. Flying with my instruments. Guys, I tell you what, having the sim and the luxury of the sim, just try flying like this more often. It's definitely a crazy experience. Trust in those instruments and paying attention to airspeed, altitude, approach. We're high on approach. We're about almost 1,000 above. So I'm dropping the alright, so we got that.
Papa
I
Alpha
don't
Sierra
even know.
India airport information November.
That's so weird. Okay. It's not coming from Pile Edge, I can tell you. It's not coming from Pile Edge, so actually I'm gonna. Man, this wind is brutal. Ground speed's 125. 16 knot crosswind. Okay, so we're still really high. 10 miles out. Need to be at 22 at 7 miles out. So I'm going to drop this down pretty good. Props full forward. Everything's full forward. Landing like sun. Strobes coming off. I want to get more right and lower. I need to focus here. Localizer's gradually coming in. We are definitely left of our course, but we're making it. What is the MDA here? 520 feet. I mean, I'm almost holding a 20. So we got a mile and a half to still drop another 2,000. So I'm taking even more out. There's the localizer starting to come in. A little bit more. Okay. There you are. Man, I'm not even picking up glide yet. Let's try these wipers. Let's see what they help. Oh, they help some. Okay, so we're at a good approach speed. Altitude, we got right back down there, so we're looking good on the altitude. I think I have the runway in sight, but I'm not sure. Still 6.9 out. And that wind just blew me way back off course again. Whew. Alright, at least runway's in sight. Still way off on course. I'm going to get a bit more right. Strobes are off. Landing lights on. Flaps down. I don't even know if I want to go to the next notch. I really don't. Whoa, I'm way right. Holy moly. Alright, so add some speed here. We're low.
1,000 feet to minimums.
Man, I was way off on that approach. Actually, I'm way off on my localizer. I wasn't that far off the other day. Okay. Alright. Crosswind landing. It's 5 knots now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is ugly. Ugly weather. Alright, we are going to drop that another notch. No. Four knots. Wind's dying down.
500 feet to minimums.
And let's guide her right in there. Give her a little bit of power just to get up.
100 feet.
Ooh.
50 feet.
A little early on the flare. 2 hands. Ooh, she floated. She floated. Whoa, she's floating. She's floating.
Props full.
Gear down. Well, that was a crazy one.
40 knots.
Alright, switching down to low idle. Spin her around. Holy moly. That was stressful. Yeah, sorry there, Redbird. Definitely, excuse me, definitely going to FS Economy or FS Expo. I don't know what day I'm going. I think the best day it seemed like to go was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. But I'm gonna pick. I was kind of surprised at how much it was to go. Um, which I don't mind it. But lately with the baby in teething mode right now, who knows where she's gonna be at about what is it, a month from now, 2 months from now? So we'll see. I don't like leaving my wife alone to deal with all that stuff, so I just might make it a day trip for one day. I wanted to go each day, but I'll just make it one day. Alright, so let's park right here. Landing lights on, taxis on, landing lights off. Bring the flaps up. I don't think I'm gonna make the turnaround tonight, but I will try this week to make a turnaround, or at least do another fun flight. That go around on the RNAV definitely. If we would have got in, I would have had no problem doing it, but it's already in the late times for me. I guess I don't know if I really did this plane any justice today or not, but it was fun to fly. Couple little sticky bugs that I've found today that I have not had for 7 flights. One is, now watch, it'll work. The 2D panel. I normally have it popped out, and I've shut X-Plane down with it popped out one day. I think the last time I flew it, and now it's not popping out. So maybe have to restart the aircraft, or reset the aircraft. I'll try to do that. There is a little bug right now. I will report, and I don't know if anybody else has reported it yet, but if I move this aircraft to another place to do another flight, it will move the aircraft somewhere around there, but not where you pick the location, not where you pick the X-plane location. I've had it 5 miles off in the ocean, where I picked it to go, and I've had it in the air at like 5,000, just sitting there in cold and dark state. So I don't know if yeah. Yeah, it's got, I mean, as far as performance of the aircraft, there is nothing wrong with this. The sticky bugs on the, let's get chocks in there. The little sticky bugs of, a pop-up not working. And, like I said, I got a couple of glitches going on in my X-Plane anyway. Right now, like I said, active sky. Almost sometimes feel like is there a such thing as too many add-ons that they can get? Because I know XP Realistic made changes. When I would run a plane in XP Realistic, it would shut down the injector from Active Sky. It's gotten better lately, but I don't know what that bug is. Um, I've done a X-Plane refresh since then and deleted my prefs and still get it every once in a while. But that re-downloading of the ATIS or the weather profile for a different uh, airport is, I don't know what that is, but I know Active Sky is probably still working on a newer service pack. I got the latest service pack, so there's nothing else, but I'm sure there's probably something else coming out. I should probably report this stuff when I find it. I haven't been doing that, so I should probably do that. But I hope you enjoyed the flight. It was quite stressful. I know that would have been definitely wouldn't even have went as smooth if I was on like a pilot edge or something like that, because there was a couple of procedures I did not follow whatsoever. But shutting her down. I mean, so sweet. The sounds, everything. I'm telling you, I love flying it. It feels great to fly. As you can see, I mean, I was actually kind of surprised how nice the landing was with that approach of how crazy it was. But other than that, I mean, it's just, it looks great. It's kind of I am a stickler on, I like systems. I like being able to, not have something working because I didn't have something else turned on. I'm kind of like that. I like following the procedures. So these kind of planes force you to do that. I really like aesthetically pleasing planes, and then the flight model. So in one package right there. Am I going to go in the aft cabin very much? Not really, but I can tell you right now, I've probably gone in the aft cabin more in this plane than I've gone in any other aft cabin. So there's that. But just the detailing, Q8 Pilot did a nice little thing on YouTube the other day on his first initial take on this, and just the interface. This is cool. The interfaces that we have, where it's not in front of your view, and you just slide over here and pop this out. This is what I'm talking about. This is good stuff right here. And just the details of the wings look amazing. Amazing as usual. Nav lights off. I mean, it looks good. That's an X-plane thing right there. That skidding tire. But yeah, looks like crap here. I kind of figured it was going to be a hairy flight, and it had been a while since I've been on a hairy flight like that, so there's a good test. So like I said, guys, so usually, well, not usually, all the time, the easiest way to find out, I got to get in a better habit if I do it. I don't have a schedule of streaming. It's usually, I'm going to fly today, but am I going to stream today? So I try to get as much of a notice as I can. And then a lot of times I've had streams where I'm going to go and stream, and it did, something came up with the baby or something like that. So the best way to find out if I'm going is to check out my Discord, and a lot of times I'll not only will I post when I'm going to stream at least a couple hours before I do, but I also do like to hear feedback from you guys. I know I lost a couple of viewers at the beginning of this. Lost a couple of viewers at the beginning because my mic wasn't working, which I gotta diagnose after I'm done with this. Um, but have I registered for the expo? I haven't registered for the expo. I'm just gonna be a walk up, just kind of go check out the products. I really want to see the honeycomb stuff. I actually really wanted to go to Sun and Fun this weekend, but there was so much stuff that we had going on that I couldn't make it for that. I know Honeycomb had their products out there, which was pretty cool to see. Looks like the yoke is. Here's the link for Discord. Put that in there. And like I said, I like hearing your feedback, and then I also will often do straw polls on where you guys want to see me fly. Little flight, I like hour and a half flights. And lately I've been streaming. Lately I've been flying in Alaska because I'm part of a Alaskan aviation group, and looks like my stream just wanted locked up. So, but yeah, I'll do straw polls every once in a while to, see what you guys want to see me fly. I have a lot of aircraft that I hardly fly. But right now, this thing is going to be taking up my major time. I also got the Saab 340. I actually bought that like 3 weeks ago. So, I actually want to fly that again. I just barely got into like learning how to fly that, and then this came out. So definitely probably get some Saab 340 flights in. I got the Leading Edge Designs Saab 340, not the Carinado. So go ahead and check out my Discord. And I do want to make the flight back from Sitka to Juneau. I don't really want to promise and say that I'm going to do it tomorrow, but I'll probably do it in the next couple days. We'll see. The best times for me always have been Fridays to stream, but like I said, things are going all over the place, and I can never get on a schedule because my life's not on a schedule right now. So, but I do thank you guys for joining. I hope that I at least showcase something from this airplane, because I'm telling you, if you're a fan of GA, and like I said, in FS economy, this thing's gonna be a workhorse. I mean, that's the perfect. I've done a lot of analytics with a lot of different people, and the perfect slot is to make a bunch of money is 70-mile flights. 70 nautical mile flights. That's where, if you go above that, you'll actually make less per passenger, green jobs and whatnot. But if you're in that 70 nautical mile range, and normally there's not enough packs to pick up anyway, but this is, I believe, 13 passengers in FS economy. I mean, you can make a killing on one flight, really. So this is definitely going to be a workhorse. As a matter of fact, I believe I always in FS economy aliased the B200 from Carinado as the 350 if there was no 200s available at a good place. So for sure, it's fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad we made it into Sitka safely. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't pick up any icing. I do want to kind of do some testing to see if maybe. Well, I did have anti-icing on. I did have the boots going and the props going too. Should have had those off too. So I had a prop on auto, and surface de-icing, I thought I turned it on, but I guess I didn't. But didn't really get any accumulation. So I do want to test that, make sure that the Airflow Labs is representing that. I'm sure it would. We just didn't run into icing conditions today. But thank you for visiting. I'm going to see if there's anybody that that I could send you guys over to right now. Let's go. Let's go here. I don't even remember how to do this either. I think it's /host